County Sheriff's Office says Couch bought an AR-15 legally from a local business same day of the shooting. Wave News reporter Logan Perone explains how a proposed law could have given law enforcement more time to act.
Yeah, John, a bill in the State House that would require buyers to wait a number of days to get their hands on a gun failed to gain any traction in the last legislative session. We found it was not the only bill left on the table aimed at curbing gun violence.
Loaded into the magazine. This is a dummy.
Kentucky has no wait time to get a firearm. Go to the store, pick one out, pass the checks, and Kentucky's House Bill 696 would have implemented a 5-day waiting period between the sale and transfer of a firearm, but it never left committee.
There's no reason you should be able to go in the same day, buy an AR-15, walk out of the store, and then do what's happened.
U.S. Representative Morgan McGarvey spent years in the Kentucky State Legislature advocating for more gun regulations. He says aside from a federal assault ban, common sense laws like background checks and banning things like bump stocks would make people safer.
These are things where we can start where I think there's widespread agreement, and let's go ahead and act before someone else experiences this type of pain.
Where there isn't wide consensus is in the Kentucky General Assembly. Since the old National Bank mass shooting, other bills were introduced in Kentucky that would require background checks for private sellers and ban assault weapons. Those bills also never left committee.
I'm tired of hearing people say there's nothing we can do when we're doing nothing.
McGarvey points to the Crisis Aversion and Rights Retention Act, which would have allowed anyone to contact police if someone they know is thought to be a threat to themselves or others. Law enforcement could then file a petition with a judge, who would then decide if there's enough evidence to have their guns temporarily removed. It's yet another bill regarding firearms that was left sitting in committee.
Right now, what you are seeing in the state legislature is you are seeing a refusal to act on common sense gun reforms by those in the majority.
Now, we reached out to the Kentucky House and Senate Republican caucuses for comment on this story. As of this hour, we've yet to receive a response. Logan Perone, Wave News.